Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get into Halo 4. This is probably just based on a lot of kind of visual and gameplay improvements. I think this is probably one of my favorite campaigns. Really, with Halo, I never really got into the multiplayer at all, except for Halo 5. I used to be super addicted to playing Warzone, but I dropped that a while ago, and I'm kind of afraid to go back. But let's just get into it.
Tell me about the children. Dr. Halsey.
You already know everything.
You kidnapped them.
Children's minds are more easily accepting of indoctrination. Their bodies more adaptable to augmentation. The result was the ultimate soldier. And because of our success, when the Covenant invaded, we were ready.
Dr. Halsey, you're bending history for your own favor, and you know it. You developed the Spartans to crush human rebellion, not to fight the Covenant.
When one human world after another fell, when my Spartans were all that stood between humanity and extinction, nobody was concerned about why they were originally built.
So you feel in the end your choices were justified.
My work saved the human race.
Do you think the Spartans' lack of basic humanity helped?
What are you after? The others before you were naval intelligence, but you're something else.
Records show Spartans routinely exhibited mildly sociopathic tendencies, difficulty with socialization, and
The
verbalization.
records show efficient behavior operating in hazardous situations. I supplied the tools to maintain that efficiency.
Do you believe the Master Chief succeeded because he was, at his core, broken?
What does John have to do with this? You want to replace him?
The Master Chief is dead.
His file reads missing in action.
Catherine. Spartans never die.
Your mistake is seeing Spartans as military hardware. My Spartans are humanity's next step. Our destiny as a species. Do not underestimate them. But most of all, do not underestimate him. Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators. Chief, look up. You need to pull the manual release.
Okay.
Seems like old times.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks. Our best bet to figure out who's boarding us is the observation deck, 4 floors up.
Could it be a rescue team?
Wouldn't bet on it.
So this is one of the reasons I really like this. I did like Reach's art style a bit more, especially in terms of their weapons and armor. But there's a lot of stuff that's kind of fun with this. Like, you can actually hear your, stomping around in the armor. Your Master Chief actually will talk outside of cutscenes, which is actually kind of nice. Good, those are on.
Ship propulsion offline. Bow hull integrity compromised. Life support online.
Well, everything's fucked.
UNSC FSG 201 forward onto Dawn. Requesting immediate evac.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now.
Prioritization code Victor.
Well, we were out in the middle of nowhere, though.
What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation deck?
It's directly above us. The elevator doors look sealed tight.
Ah, we can get him open.
Chief, be careful! Because some areas might block pressure.
Right.
Chief, watch out! I didn't realize the ship had deteriorated so badly.
Oh, there we go.
I thought we had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
I also don't mind the, kind of helmet outline at the edges. Like, that's kind of an interesting feature. It's not, I don't think it's necessarily bad.
ガキと一緒に動こう。あれの子もねえな。 Aliho, 一緒に。もしよ、ここもねえな。
What?
ありがとう。
What?
ありがとう。
What?
ありがとう。
What?
ありがとう。
What?
Find the override for the blast shield so we can see what we're up against.
Beep boop.
The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship. Or we might have stumbled into an entire Covenant fleet.
Well, them seems
Maybe
like
they
even
haven't
odds.
recognized us.
That's one possibility. Landing craft flanking us!
Okay, he's dead. My god awful aim didn't cost me that.
We need to get off this ship.
We've got bigger problems. We've got a cruiser on an intercept course. Head for the elevator banks.
Didn't the ship's sensors say we still had weapon systems online?
Yes, but since the ship was torn in half, we can't access the weapon stations. We'll have to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Well, that didn't seem like such a bad idea. I wanted to sneak up and stab him in the back, but I even like
That
how
cruiser's shields are down. Assuming they don't raise them, that missile's gonna be one heck of a surprise.
I also like how the plasma weapons sound. Like they're nice, you know, a snapping, which is really what you'd expect.
These Covenants seem more fanatical than the ones we fought before.
Oh. Grab that ammo.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
you're not dead yet? God. You were a tough one. Yeah, a concussion rifle. Don't really want it.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the airlocks.
Wait.
You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
Cortana,
It's nothing. Just get to the launch station. I'm sorry. Did I miss orbiting a Forerunner planet at some point?
one thing at a time.
Yeah, let's stay focused. And I like the look of the battle rifle. Like, I think that all the weapons look nicer. You know, a little bit more, kind of grittier, a little bit more realistic. But with just enough, you know, kind of science fiction flair to them.
Chief, you need to find the missile controls.
This is another one of the cool vacuum sections where we can't hear anything because there's no sound in space. Okay, can't keep beating those.
There's the launch station.
Bloop bloop.
Launch initiated. Great! The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there.
We got this. So, like, in between what we're seeing now and Halo 3, a lot of stuff has actually been going on. For one thing, Halsey was arrested, mainly for things that she did, you know, in between Halo 1 and 2, basically stealing one of the Spartans to take them to Shield World. But that turned out pretty well because they found a bunch of Forerunner technology and some engineers that were willing to help us to input it onto new ships. Okay. But, yeah, one of the things that is going on, or has been going on, is the Spartan program has started to become declassified. So, there's been a lot of not goodness on that side.
You did it! Get back!
Yeah.
It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest escape pods?
Aft vehicle bay. I'm tagging the closest airlock. Go!
So, yeah, there's a lot of kind of political stuff that's happening with the UNSC. And what the Oni interrogator said was correct. The Spartans were initially intended to fight the insurrection, but they're, when the Covenant came around, it basically, you know, it was a godsend because that was what
All
you
but
know,
one of the grav generators just went dark.
fixed the war, just solved the war.
Find that vehicle bay.
We're almost there.
But yeah, so it's a lot of it's very, very messy.
Chief! Hold on! We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative. Look out!
I also like those first-person cutscene sort of things. Those are, like in most games, I really enjoy them because they're just a really visceral experience for it.
Where are we?
Checking coordinate impact data.
We have asked you to give up your family, your childhood, your future.
Cortana.
I'm sorry. It's the crash. I'm fine.
Something was wrong even before we left the Dawn.
Chief, really, I'm fine.
Cortana.
I was put into service 8 years ago.
8 years.
AIs deteriorate after 7, Chief.
Halsey.
Chief.
We need to find Halsey.
Chief, please.
She made you. She can fix you.
I won't recover from rampancy, Chief.
If we can just get back to Earth and find Halsey, she can fix this.
Don't make a girl a promise you can't keep.
We need to move. Doesn't look like the Covenant fared much better than we did.
How many ships made it through the roof?
Plenty. Why?
We still need a ride home.
So yeah. So one of the things with AIs, especially smart AI, or for smart AIs like Cortana, where they can learn and grow and basically be better than other AIs, is they essentially reach a critical mass of thought after 7 years, where they sort of think themselves to death. And it's not a death that we think of where they just kind of stop working. They sort of start generating human personalities, like more than their donor brain would give them anyway. And eventually they would fall into these like layers of madness and self-realization and self-actualization and start becoming aware. And that's very dangerous for a lot of reasons, which is why smart AIs are they're decommissioned after 7 years, or close to the 7-year mark. And we have to remember that Cortana is a bit of a unique one, because she has spent time with the Gravemind, at least a few months with the Gravemind, basically being tortured in her own way. And she also spent 4 years aboard the Dawn, basically doing nothing. And that's the worst thing an AI can do, is not process something, not think about something, not have anything new to do. So it's sort of like, you know, you put someone in isolation and they're stuck with the voices in their heads for so long, and they just go insane. So, and Cortana thinks billions of times faster than human beings. So she has essentially, like, she probably reached a point of rampancy a while ago, you know, but she's just held it in check. Hey bud, how you doing? But yeah, so she's in a...
Catherine Halsey, research excerpt, 11 February 2550.
The interesting factor here isn't that H1 disabled the viral termination code I implanted in her matrix. These metrics imply its success wasn't just unlikely, but that even the accepted 7-year life cycle estimates may not apply. Thus far, I've determined that the unique circumstances of her creation have triggered what I can only refer to as a recessive variant in the AI seed. As her architect, I'm currently at a loss as to the origin of this rogue element. Very curious.
So yeah, that's another thing, is Cortana's already had parts of her memory erased to forestall rampancy at some time in the past. I haven't seen anything yet in what I've been, you know, going back over in the books and things to determine exactly what that was, how that helped, or anything like that. But those are just assault rifles. But yeah, she has already sort of gotten a little bit of a booster to keep her going. She's unique. Usually,
There's a crevice we can use to get through the rocks over there.
Thank you, Cortana.
See the waypoint on your HUD.
I'm explaining. So, she was created somewhat uniquely. Usually, a smart AI uses a donor brain. It's just blasted with electricity so it can map neural networks and basically create the brain again as the AI core. But that destroys the tissue. Halsey had her brain cloned, had her memories moved over, or copied over, and then had that clone become Cortana. Or that cloned brain become Cortana. So she is a very unique circumstance. And, you know, even Halsey is noting that she doesn't follow necessarily the same restrictions and strings of events that a normal AI would experience, but she still is susceptible to rampancy, and we've seen this, you know, in the other media coming up to this, and we're going to see it more in this game now.
I'm picking up a faint transmission on the high band.
Covenant?
I don't think so. The pattern's different. I'll try to triangulate its position.
I also do enjoy, like, for me, I know it bothers some people, like my friend John, he doesn't like a bunch of stuff on the HUD. He likes simplified HUDs, but I do, for me, as a player, it does help me feel a little bit more engaged when the HUD has a lot of information, a lot of parts to it. Especially if it's stuff that I don't need to pay attention to, like, you know, I don't need to know, like, on the left and right hand side, you see there's some kind of declination thing. I don't need to know that, but, you know, it's kind of cool to see that there, you know? Now we see Forerunner architecture.
Warthogs, and still in one piece. Nice to see your luck is holding out.
A little bit forked up, but still do. Do we want assault rifle or battle rifle? Probably stick with the assault rifle. Top that off. Even the Warthog sounds nicer. It looks nicer. I really love this look of it, and it handles
Chief?
so much better.
About my condition, I didn't want to mention it, seeing as how it's a complete long shot, but since you brought it up, it is possible that getting home could help me find a solution for my rampancy.
How?
Well, as far as I know, I'm the only AI ever generated from living tissue. A clone of Dr. Halsey, to be precise. It may be possible to recompile my neural net by replicating those same conditions. But that means getting back to Halsey soon.
Oh. Almost didn't take that jump right.
Chief, I'm hearing that strange signal again. Stronger this time.
Do you think there's something to it?
I'm curious more than anything. Its behavior is odd.
Okay. Even the machine gun sounds better. Although it does now have an overheat mechanic, which is fine.
Hostiles!
I see them. I hear the brass hitting the ground. Such good sound engineering.
Several patrols just reported in outside that structure over the ridge. It's possible they're onto something.
Your buddy's body just took that bullet.
If we're going to hijack a ship from these Covenant, we're going to have to find where they're landing first.
I don't suppose you have a plan for that.
We could always ask nicely.
Asking's not my strong suit.
Grab some rounds. Back off. Grab some more ammo. There's a lot more back and forthing in this one, especially in some of these sections where you know, we have human weapons and stuff like that, or power weapons that we want. There's a bigger the developers put a much bigger focus. This is the first game that 343 Industries did do 100%. So they did want to put a bigger focus on like exploring and sort of backtracking and the environments. And the environments are beautiful. I love them. There's not really a ton to explore, really, but like, it's not an open world game, but you do have, you know, some extra opportunities to kind of move around the map however you want. Ow. You don't want to come out here and fight me. Now you do. He really doesn't like me. Okay. Go grab some ammo. There we go. You're down, you ugly bastard.
That elite dropped his camo module. Let's have a look. I'll run a soft patch to it from the suit. Never know what might come in handy.
And we get armor abilities back. You already saw Sprint is a built-in ability, but it just kind of is a little bit lackluster, and I don't tend to want to use it very much. But, yeah, we get armor abilities back, and a lot of them are going to come from, well, we'll see where they come from. Just re-up. Yeah, I've got plasma grenades. Don't really want his sword yet. So their human weapons will become very, very scarce as the game goes on, so I will use a mix of everything, whereas...
There's that phantom signal again.
I heard something that time.
Whereas, you know, in the other campaigns, I was sticking to human weapons, but I will be basically forced to use a mix in this one. Otherwise, I could not survive.
Sentinels.
I wondered when they'd show up.
Looks like Covenants have already been here. Yeah, and they've already been deaded.
There, Chief. A console in the back. It's a localized site cartographer. Okay. In service of Forerunner Shield World, designate Requiem.
Requiem. At least we know where we are now.
Let's see if it can tell us what the Covenant are so interested in. Huh.
What happened?
I don't know. It locked up. I'm detecting power fluctuations in several locations. I'll put them up for you. Hopefully we can find some way to get this cartographer back online.
I have faith in you.
What's it doing?
It's all right. This energy is actually a ferroelectric data field. Your shields are just cycling in response to the chamber's charge.
Will this bring the cartographer back online?
Partially. This type of processing system usually works in parallel. We'll have to locate its twin.
Or is this we'll go ahead and be invisible. Let that recharge. Use these armor abilities that I didn't use in the last game. Can they see me? Yeah. The invisibility does fall off as you move around and shoot and stuff, so it's not perfect, but what is these days? Yeah, if I crouch and move, except I have to be
The Covenant!
up top.
They found a way inside.
Yes, they did, Cortana. Good job. I need to go up there anyway. Damn.
We'll have to locate its twin. The Covenant! They found a way inside.
They most certainly did. Cool. That worked out a whole lot better. Just a little aggression.
Is that the same signal?
Yes! Mayday! 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 UNSC AI Cortana to Infinity. Please respond. No response. But from the strength of that signal, the Infinity has to be close by. The cartographer should be back online. We may be able to use it to track the ship's location. can't give the Covenant access to the cartographer. Clear them out.
Dang it. I really wanted to get him deadified.
That's it. Now quick, to the cartographer.
To the cartographer.
The cartographer keeps acting like the transmission is coming from everywhere on the planet at once. It doesn't want to triangulate Infinity's signal. Oh, wait. I got it.
That can't be right. Scan again.
We've already passed through one layer of the planet's surface. It's not crazy to think that someone else made it deeper inside than we did.
You mean the planet's hollow?
Let me see if I can figure out a way to reach these coordinates that doesn't involve us digging a really big hole. There's a terminus on the far side of the complex. We can portal to the planet's core from there.
What?
I don't know.
If we have a shot at getting you back to Infinity, we're taking it.
Okay. Let's get to that terminus and find Infinity.
What do you know about Infinity?
Not much. She was supposed to be massive, but the project was only in prototype when we left.
Yeah, we can get the heart rate. Oh boy. You don't see me.
Scouts, fortifying the bridge below. Stay sharp.
Grab a plasma pistol just so we have a sidearm. Grab some more ammo. Okay. Onward. Got a rocket launcher here. Ow! Ooh. Oh, that sucked. Come on. Okay. Okay. That didn't work. Just fill you with enough rounds to make you stop. There we go. Whew. I've got another one. Okay, you're hurt. There. Frick. Alright. Shotgun time. Stuff underneath us as well. that was a concussion rifle. And you're dead.
Chief, the Covenant net's going crazy. They're ordering all units to converge on the tower.
I guess we got their attention.
Good at that. Ah, good UNSC gear again. Okay. What do we got? Assault rifles and saws. Oh, the saw is a new one for the game. It's not particularly what it's designed for, but it'll work. What else do we got here? Magnum. Ammo for the saw. Yep. The only issue I have with the Cardlight Shield is I can't regen shields while I have it out. It just uses up all my power, which is kind of annoying. Okay, go run out and grab the rest of that saw ammo from over here. Depends on how much it wants to give us. A mag. No, that's really not going to be useful. We'll go for the assault rifle then. Not you.
We're about to have our hands full. The elites just issued a general order. They're moving all ground teams to secure the tower entrance above us.
Well, that sucks for them. probably make another ammo run before we get to the top. Make good use of what we got. Rest of the ammo. There's like 2 or 3 boxes of assault rifles down there, so we're gonna hit a point of no return pretty soon where we're not gonna be able to get them again, or get back to them, but we can at least use what we got. There's a rocket launcher here. Ah, I thought there was one. I would have used it on the stationary guns. Oh well. Do we have hunters further up? I guess if we do... Ooh. Yeah, we do. Okay.
Keep moving towards the terminus, Chief.
Then we may... We may just grab the rocket launcher. I think we can burn through everyone else with a pistol, so... It'll be a lot easier to kill the hunters with a rocket launcher. And we got a couple mags. That's not bad.
If Infinity really is in the planet's core, then that terminus is all that's between us and home. What are you waiting for?
Getting ammunition so that we don't die, Cortana. Preferable in most situations. Go. Oh, they're fighting the Sentinels. Excellent.
The Sentinels are trying to keep the Covenant out.
That's one. And a 2.
While you were busy, I managed to clear up another transmission from Infinity.
Sounded like he said artifact.
I wonder if it's related to whatever the Covenant are after.
Where's the terminus?
The map placed it at the top of the tower.
Okay. Oh, we're just going up.
According to the cathedral, this terminus is just one node of a larger transit grid that spans the entire planet.
What?
When I tried to access the outlet closest to Infinity's transmissions, the system responded with this.
What is it?
That's the kicker. It's the Forerunner symbol for Reclaimer.
Humanity. That's got to be Infinity. Can you get us to those coordinates?
Let me try to open a portal.
Cortana,
I'm picking up unknown energy signatures.
where?
This can't be right.
Okay, leaving time.
Set a waypoint out of the tower. Cortana?
How did... Quick! Into the portal! Chief, go!
What were those things?
Some sort of advanced defense AIs. Related to the Sentinels, I'm guessing, but it's hard to say without a closer look. Come on, let's figure out where that transit system dumped us.
Auto sentry, I like that.
Where's Infinity?
This is Requiem's core, all right. But Infinity is definitely not here. That satellite in the center is amplifying the ship's broadcasts like a relay.
Maybe we can use it to respond.
Perhaps. Those beams coming off it are creating the interference we've been experiencing. We'd have to take them out to contact Infinity.
Can you get us there?
Opening a gate to the first beam pylon. Pull me, and let's go.
Alrighty. And that's going to probably do it for now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.